Hello, and welcome to this video about New Jersey State Library resources of interest to Thomas Edison State University educational leadership students. To use the many resources available through the State Library, Thomas Edison students need to apply for a library card. Applying online is easy with our online borrower registration form. The link is embedded on this slide. Not sure how to proceed? Well, you can check out our brief video on getting a library card. We have a lot of content, but we don't have every possible resource you might need. To fill that gap, you can use our interlibrary loan services. We offer Iliad as a self-service tool to manage interlibrary loans placed through the State Library. Apply for an Iliad account as soon as you get your library card because you never know when you'll need it. Links to videos on how to register and use Iliad are also embedded in this presentation. We use a discovery search tool that searches across many databases and uses relevancy ranking to drive the best hits to the top of your list, sort of like Google. Discovery searches our databases as well as our catalog books and eBooks. We'll go over the basics of using Discovery in this video, but you are also encouraged to check out a more detailed video on exploring its use. Here's our research library page. Using Discovery, we will now run a search on the concept Educational Impact of the COVID Pandemic on Students of Color. You'll note that the search strategy or the search statement has been truncated because of its length. A first pass of this search set generates over 11,000 hits. Even though Discovery does a good job with relevancy ranking, 11,000 hits is too many to go through looking for some best resources. In order to limit our search results, we need to use the limiters available in Discovery. Learning to use limiters is important, and it applies to all databases offered by the State Library, as well as those offered through the My Edison portal. With our Discovery service, you'll find the limiters frame on the left of your search results. Other databases may have basic or advanced search options in the upper screen, or they may open up a new window to allow you to set your parameters. Examples of limits we've set for this search include scholarly journals, items dated to 2020 through 2022, and items from within academic journals. With those new limits applied, we've reduced results from an original list of over 11,000 hits to 3,800, which is basically a third of the original total. Within Discovery, results appear in a few different ways. PDF is super easy and it displays the document image. HTML is basic, but it gets the job done. Request through interlibrary loan is another option, and it usually means that we do not have the item in our e-resource or print holdings. And finally, Full Text Finder will point you to other databases, sometimes meaning ProQuest, that are available through the State Library. ProQuest databases for Thomas Edison students are only found on their My Edison portal, so you may have to leave the State Library site in order to seek these resources. If you want to search for a very specific database, you can easily locate them by topic or type of content using our A through Z database page. Remember that not all databases held by the State Library are available to Thomas Edison students. Be sure to limit your result list to state employees and Thomas Edison State University, or review the free databases, which are usually government resources. EBSCO is one of our major database aggregators, and it contains a lot of scholarly content. Here are some very specific EBSCO resources that students in the Educational Leadership Program should become familiar with. They include ERIC, Academic Search Complete, Psych Articles, and EBSCO eBooks. This is an EBSCO search interface that currently comes up when you enter the Academic Search Complete database. A very similar search interface will come up with the database Psych Articles. You will see your different options for setting limits. Beware of limiting your results to full text only. It seems really simple to say you only want results available to you right now, but you might lose out on some excellent resources that aren't available in full text and that can easily be gotten through interlibrary loan. Using the option to apply related words or equivalent subjects may significantly expand your search results. That may be something you want, but if you want to keep your search results narrow, consider not applying those options or experiment with other options that give you the best results for your individual needs. Find dissertations and other primary resources through ERIC. ERIC is the Educational Resource Information Center. You will again find that limiters for using this database align on the left, similar to the other EBSCO databases we've reviewed. The State Library has really been working on adding a lot more eBook content rather than print resources to our collections. eBooks can be accessed immediately and can be searched using basic find features within a book. In addition, they all have the same features of a print book like table of contents, index, and bibliographies. Again, you'll see that the EBSCO eBooks offers similar advanced search features in this database. CQ Research is a non-EBSCO database that carries a lot of subject-specific content published by Congressional Quarterly Press. There's a lot of policy content in this database, and it may be beneficial to students in the Educational Leadership Program. You can browse topics or reports. Here's an example of searching by topic. You'll see that we've selected education from the drop-down list of browse topics. And then within that subset, there is the option of looking at very specific educational topics. And in this case, we're selecting diversity issues. With those selections, you will see that we've come up with a recent report on the impact of COVID-19 on children's education. We offer a variety of training videos that will help you learn more about the many resources at the State Library. These are often 5 to 15 minutes long. Some go into a deeper dive on certain topics and may be longer. Because the State Library has so many resources and many ways in which to find them, our librarians have compiled a significant number of research guides to help people navigate our special collections and how to quickly find data issued by government agencies. If you're a numbers nerd who loves to dig deep into census data, or perhaps you've become an armchair genealogist during the pandemic, whatever your professional or personal interests are, we probably have information collected in a research guide that will interest you. One guide that I think you should explore. It's our Information Literacy for Thomas Edison students. This is designed for students needing a little boost in how to approach their research needs through our library. Whether it is the first time a student has written an academic paper, or it's the situation of a graduate student who just needs a refresher on how to do it, we try to help students navigate the process. Be sure to check out the many library resources available to you as Thomas Edison State University students. If after starting your research, you need some further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to our library with your questions. Good luck with your studies at Thomas Edison State University.